Okay, so we're going to test this thing in Unity. Okay, so this is me from the future telling you that this entire video it's about an hour of me importing sprites and then drawing their polygon colliders around them and putting them in position. So it's pretty dry. I'm not talking a lot, but if you do want to just see the process, because this is part of game development, it's a little bit boring, but it's an hour of drawing colliders. Anyway, it's up to you. First I need to highlight all this. I need to hide the stuff I don't want to see, including the screen grid. That should do it. Make sure everything looks right. It kind of sucks that I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. What I'm going to do is basically import this into a sprite as a sprite sheet, and then it'll cut all these rooms up into their own images where I would go into more detail and make them look prettier. But first I want to test this to make sure that I can maneuver in here. Actually, if I'm importing each individually, then I can open the image from Unity, edit it, and just save it directly in Unity. So this is fine, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's save this. Oh, let's save, and let's export to, what was that going to say? Relative path, level art, export, level art. Yes. Okay. File. Import sprite sheet. The files, they're 128. Is this correct? That looks like it. The trouble with these is that they don't. I think these are, which direction is this going? Oh, you can't do. I can't tell. Oh man. I know what just happened. Don't want to do that. File. Okay. File. No. 128. I don't want to turn my project into that. 128. I want to have two separate projects. Okay. File. Import sprite sheet. Select file. Desktop? Yeah, level art. Okay, 128, import. So that way these are separate, yeah. Cool. Hide that. So, how is it importing these? 1, 2, 3. There's 2 tiles in a row that are fully green, so probably these. Then that. It's going across the top. Okay, it's going across the top. And so at, okay, right, and there's 9, so every 9, got it. Okay, file, export as Unity, textures, and then we'll say level art. And then we'll just say level. No, we'll say scene. Yep. all frames as PNG export and agree. Okay. We are going to jump into Unity. We're going to have a folder with a ton of these we need to set up real quick. Single. How do I want to do this? Bottom left. Bottom left. 8 tight point. Apply. Okay. So now I should be able to take scene 1 through 9. Like this. Really? Animation? No, dude. I don't want an animation. Do I really have to do this? 1 by 1. Is that an option I can turn off? That's kind of annoying. 5, 6. Like, if I wanted to drop an animation in this, I wouldn't drop it in this scene. I would drop it in, like, the animator, or like an animation. It doesn't make sense. 8, 9. Okay. So, I guess we're doing the, we're going to say y. I guess we're going to do these 0, like, even though that's not how Unity works normally. With 0 at the top, like it's in screen space and stuff, but this just makes sense for these, So, first of all, let's create a new scene. Scene, and then we'll call this game, because I'm still working in a sample scene. Okay. And now I can do that. Bubble emitter. Prefabs, do bubble emitter. Cool. Delete. A wave pool, we need scene size reference. Environment, let's kill that. Cool. And then, yeah, it probably makes the most sense just to do 8, nope, 16. 24. Hey, look at me, I don't know what I'm doing. 32. 0. 32. I don't want to keep doing this math. I know it's not even hard math. It's just that my brain's full of so many other things. 32 plus 16 is 48. So 1, 16, 32. 32 plus 16 is 48. Why is it over there? Oh, is that right? Maybe I drew it though. No, can't be. It is right. I drew it that way? I did. Okay, cool. I forgot that that's like the opening of the, and plus 16, opening for the anchor. And then 80, 18, 80, 96, and then 96 plus 16 equals 112. And then 128. Cool. Top rows in. Row. And I think I should be able to just add polygon colliders on all these and make them static. I didn't fill that in. I didn't fill this in. Goodness. I'll have to fill it in later. Okay. Let's duplicate this. And let's drop it. -8. Nope. -16. And then manually add each one of these because it's a really good time. Dude. 12. Okay. I remember this guy's 128. Doop. Oh. Cool. 16. 30. Nope. Yep. 32. 48. 64. 82. 80. Okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, okay. And then 96. And then it's like 112 or something. Alright, yeah. Okay. Let's add our polygon colliders. Make them static. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust these. There's like way too much space drawn in these, but whoa, like this? What is happening? Like that's nasty. I don't understand why. Why does it do that? But I don't want to move these until I test it. Actually, this one. Ooh. This one's pretty bad. Let's edit. Okay. Okay, that feels a lot better. Oh, did until I noticed this guy down here. Really not looking good. And there we go. That's better. That one's also pretty nasty. create a new one. Okay. And that one's, wow, these are pretty bad. So much space around them. Okay. Yeah. Could use a little touch up. You tried, Unity. You tried. You made a real honest effort to calculate. Now that one's good. Let's double check these. Ooh. Do I want the player to possibly get stuck in that angle? I should probably just do this. Just keep them from going. Well, yeah. Next. Is this weirdly like not right on it? Okay. Oh, how did I miss that? That's okay. All right. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Let's check this guy. Okay. You didn't even try. Well, you tried, but insufficient. What sucks is I'm probably gonna have to redo some of these after I play it, but I also don't want to be stopping and being like, oh, this collider's in the way because I didn't touch it. So I feel like doing this is still important right now, even though I'm probably gonna end up adjusting it again. It's just hard to test it otherwise. And obviously I could block it earlier, but then I'm like, if I block this entire thing, it takes so much longer duplicating a sprite, moving it around, and then having to figure out how to capture it and using it as a reference and bring it back into A-Sprite. It's almost easier just to stay into, I think it's easier anyway, to stay into A-Sprite and just kind of draw it out and then do it like this. Kind of excited. It feels like I actually have a little game, even though I don't have the UI and sounds and some of the in-game stuff in, but this helps a lot to visualize. finally what this thing is gonna look like and be. Okay. All right. That row's good. I didn't check row 0 at all. I have a feeling it's pretty bad. My fish is in there. I need to move him out. Let's do this. Edit this guy. Oh. No. There we go. Let's do that and that. That'll feel better. Wait, is there another side to this? No. This is going to go here. I don't think the player's ever going to get up here anyway, but... Okay. This one's pretty bad. I can't believe I missed this. I was just in such a rush, I guess, to keep moving. And this... I don't know the exact... I'll have to come back to this, because once I fill this in, I can update this collider, and I'll get rid of all this. I don't want to I know I'm going to have to redo that later. But right now, I just want to make sure these spaces work to play in. Can also point out how awesome I think these polygon colliders are, just to being able to draw like this. I kind of wish there was something as easy to use like this with the 3D in Unity. Okay, let's just go there. Okay, and we're good. Good with that row. Rows. I just got three or four more rows to go. What did we go through? 18. So 18. Okay. All right. Through 20. Okay. I should make a little... Yeah, I should... I'm like, how much time am I wasting? Just like... I should take each child and go and move it in the editor. Nah, that's probably going to take me a few minutes at least, and it's probably going to take a few minutes to do this each time. So I don't want to get lost in that. Row y2, and we did 16 minus 16, no, minus 24, no, minus 32, is that right? Cool. And this one's going to be 128. Always remember that one. No, not 24. 32. 48. Why am I so bad at this? I should just type this out. Okay, I have to do this a few more times. This is like such a pain. So 0, 16, 32 plus 16, 48 plus 16, like wasting brain power, plus 16, 80, 96, 112, 128. Okay. That's way better. So 48, 64, 80, 96, 12. Okay. Yay. Polygon colliders. Cool. See, these are so much better. What happened in the other ones? Those are fine. Ooh, not fine. And I'm already here. And my wife texts me. Let me look at it. Okay. My son wants a pet fish, and I do not want a pet fish because I know who's going to end up having to take care of the pet fish. I need time for game dev. There we go. Let's check this out. Wow. It's a fair attempt. There's a way to automate this, like, so that the polygons just looked a little bit. like obviously what I'm doing, I mean, I'm kind of eyeing it, but there is like a something. I feel like I'm just finding the biggest difference and moving a collider point to something that only has a big variation in height. Come on, dude. Okay. Oop. Wait, was there a top one? Let me check the tops. Not bad. Just bring him in closer. Huh? Okay. I sound like a Minecraft. Huh? It's like a Minecraft villager. And gotta go. I've actually never used polygon colliders like this where they're separated. I don't know how it's gonna treat the collisions on these. I guess because they're enclosed, it's not gonna treat them as like a concave collider. So close. Okay. Probably skipping ahead already because this is not fun. It's that type of game dev stuff that just makes you want to get out of the bed in the morning and start your day drawing collider shapes. Okay. Look at me, Ma. I'm drawing collider shapes. Did you know they're static? Okay. Row through the first 3 rows are in. Oh man. Oh. Only halfway through, so maybe by the time this video is over, people could probably just skip this entire video because it's just drawing colliders. What was the last one? 27. So. Like minus 64. Is that right? That's not right. What's this one at? Minus 32. Plus 16. What? Oh, where's minus 48? Okay. And 0. Okay. 0, 16, 32, 48, 0, 16, 32, 48, 64, 80, 96, 64, 80, 96. Wait a second. I didn't bring in 28. Oh. Man. All these are off by 1. 16 plus 16. $80, 96, 112, 112, 128. Yes. It's coming together. I kind of want to turn on my background. It's kind of hard to see. Okay. 0. And moving that background. So now, nice. Okay. Cool. Now I gotta add polygon colliders to these. Static. I bet a lot of people assume that you just throw a picture in the scene and it just automatically knows that you can't touch that pixel. But that's not how it works, obviously. I mean, I guess you could do some math. It's like, if, you know, if any of this collider has a pixel underneath it of this color or something, you could do that. Very efficient. Oh, come on. Come back. Okay. Yeah. said anything in a long time. Some people might be glad that I haven't. And it's just like the tedious drawing over and over. Nothing new. Nothing to report. Next. And some of these I'm probably spending a little too much time. Like, if they're close enough, I really should just move on. Because I'm going to be probably reworking some of these, just the environment to look a little prettier. Right now it is not that pretty. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what's going on here. Do I need to split this? That is the question. It's trying to connect these. Ooh, yeah, it's trying to connect these. Yeah, that's probably pretty confusing for it. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, nice. It's able to separate them. Good job, Unity. I could see that being kind of confusing to figure out. Okay, next. Okay. Cool. All cool. Save it. How many more do I have? 36? Oh, I'm so close. All right. I so desperately want to listen to music, but I don't want to YouTube to like flag what I'm listening to, because it will be recorded. 45. Or will it? Can I make it not capture? Let me see. Oh, I don't think it is. I think I can listen to I think I can listen to music and it's not going to capture it. We're going to find out right now if I instantly have to mute my music. Let's do it. By the way, this album is so good. The Dwarf Fortress album. Nice. Great music. Let me test it. Cool. All right. Finally. Something to break up the monotony of of drawing colliders in Unity. Okay. Row Y4. This one's what, minus 48? What? Okay. Yep. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Check these in. 0. Oh, let's move them first. 0. 16. 32, 48, 64. $80, 96, 112. Yay. Okay. That's good. Edit. This one's okay. I'm not gonna just do that. Sure. I say I'm gonna walk away and I don't. Okay. Great. What time is that? Okay. Make sure I don't have an email that I need to be checking. Okay. Oh boy, we are so close. This is the second to last one. And now I just got to do the last row. My 5. Okay. What was the last one? 64, so we're at 80. Okay. What? Okay. 16, 32, 48. $64, 80, 96. Oh, so glad that's over with. Never have to touch those again. Putting them in place anyway. Okay. This one's just players. This is killing me. Players should start here. And let's also move the camera there. Oh wait, plus 8. Yes, okay. Yay. Okay. Nice. All right, now these are in place, and polygon collider. So close. I can almost taste it. I can almost taste the pixel ocean. This year for my New Year's resolution, I said I wanted to make a lot of things. One of them was like exercising more, and a few other things. But one of them was I wanted to make 2 games I'm proud of. And so far, I feel like this could be a contender. We'll see. We'll see how it finally actually turns out, but it would be nice to be able to do stuff like this full time for a living. That's for sure. Even if it is 2D polygon collider drawing. Okay. well, let's do this in case the player bumps this on their way out. I probably should consider moving that because it's not super clear that, like, they wouldn't know it's there from the other side. It might be kind of surprising when they bounce off of that and they're like, huh? But I'll have to do that later. Okay. We are so close to the finish line on this collider. Oh. And on the bright side, I feel like this is, I mean, I need to still polish some of this art and add sounds and stuff, but it's only Tuesday. I'm actually happy to already have some of the stuff in, though I have had more time on this than I thought I was going to have during the day, so that's also helped me get ahead a little bit. Okay. And one thing that I know I probably want to do still is some sort of pretty, like, underwater flowers that open up and actually bloom. I just haven't decided yet how I want them to come about. I feel like after playing through a little bit with the actual game mechanics in, I can figure out how to drop those into the environment and look and feel nice. I still have to draw them too because I haven't done that yet. But okay. Maybe something kind of alien that might look a little bit like a carnivorous plant or something at first sight, but if you interact with it, it actually is like a pretty thing. It's tough sometimes with these, like, themes and jams, because sometimes the theme is just okay, and then you come up with an idea that you really like. It's just not dead on the theme. So then I know you're gonna get deducted points for not nailing the theme exactly on the nose. Oh, this is the last one. I cannot wait to take a break on this. This is like the most boring video so far I think I've recorded. This is so tedious. This was far more tedious than I thought it was going to be. Like, I'm probably going to give a disclaimer to skip this entire video if you haven't seen it already. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I haven't marked these static yet. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's play this thing. Okay, you can go forever. I need to put a... Okay, I need to put like a collider up here. I don't know if I'll ever... Well, let's do this. Environment. Let's get rid of all this stuff from the other... make sure the scale's good. Okay. Cool. I need to add a little collider at the top so you can't escape. Let's just call this anchor entry bounds. Okay. Now you can't go up there. Nice. I mean, honestly, most of that felt okay. Flower pod. Okay. So I'm gonna move some of these little flower pods. Originally I said there would be a treasure chest here, but I think, yeah, you're gonna break open the chest, which I haven't drawn. Yeah, I don't know about the flower pod thing. At least not in the current form. It's not how I think I want it to work. But for now, let's focus on fish food. Oh, actually, let me bring in that that boulder. Let me borrow this whole anchor. C file now. Okay. Oh. C. V. Okay. Save file, export. Anchor. 1. Okay. Textures. Textures. What's that? 8. Single. Let's do it from the bottom. Point. Normal. Let's move this to the bottom. And okay. Fine. Cool. Add polygon collider. That's pretty good. Not bad. Let's edit it. Okay, none of that matters. That's pretty good. This matters though, I guess. Oh my God. Okay. Yay. Now let's do that rock. Let's do that rock. What time am I at? Oh, hour 10. I'm gonna do this rock, and then I'm gonna stop the video. If this rock is gonna roll, it's gonna look kind of bad, actually. Huh. Wonder how I should do that. Probably using an actual higher quality image so that the resolution does the pixel art, essentially. Always doesn't. I wish it would just remember assets. Rock. Actually, let's just call it rolling rock. PNG. Oh, I just realized what I did. File, new. File, export. Ooh, edit. I kind of want it to roll a little bit bumpy. I think that will look more interesting, but I also don't really want it to get stuck like on any particular side either. So I kind of think that's okay. I think because that's how the rock is going to sit. But all these shouldn't really have a big flat spot. Even this one maybe should be a smaller flat spot. Okay. We need to change this rock to be the right size. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's probably gonna... Oh. Man. Did it? I just did that for nothing. Oh. Those great moments in life where you realize you messed up. I mean, I saw it was blurry. I should have known that the polygon collider shape was going to be not the same, and that's what happened. Doing it again. Okay. Let's just make sure all of these are slightly not flat so that it rolls. Rigid body 2D, and this thing will roll, and its mass is going to be like 5. I don't know, that sounds about right. I have to change that, tweak it. But then it'll be like here. Play. Let's make sure it doesn't just start rolling, but. Okay, let's see if my little fish here... My fish should be able to bump it, because I haven't adjusted the speed at which it can actually travel yet. When it's smaller. You can't actually see that the boulder is here, and that kind of sucks. It should be sticking out a little bit. So I need to carve out a little more room so that I can bump it. Nice. Hey, it's a game. Yeah, I'm liking it. I need to add the bubbles and stuff, but it would be cool if one of these, you can't get into it from one way, but you can see. You can see. Yeah, I haven't done that. You know what I mean? Like if you came in this way and there's only this way in, but you can see that there's something accessible over here and you just don't know how to get there yet. And I should add at least one of those. Let me make a note.